frozen dead bodies in these tubes. Because I'm inside the lab where people work.
I don't understand though, like why are they cryopotting people?
So that one day they can be
They're basically just preserving
to rejoin us in society.
deceased
What do they do
people.
all day? What happens when they need to freeze?
Like, I don't understand this, bro. Like, what's the point in this?
The weirdest science lab.
Everything that scientists do is not always accurate or logical.
In the world.
Because there's no point in this. Okay, but like, when's the time though? They're always saying in the future, in the future. When is the future? When is the future that these people are gonna resurrect themselves? When is the future that these people are gonna revive themselves like it's freaking a video game, like it's Fortnite, waiting on their reboot card?
And there's pictures on the outside and around the building for who's inside.
Where's the med kit?
I mean, honestly, the closest comparison I can give you, if you saw any of it, would
Once you're gone, you're gone.
Are their eyes open?
The cloning thing, like, that's not even a real thing. Like, be trolling. We say that cloning, can't clone someone's identity, DNA, like, you can't do that. Once it's over, it's over.
Testing new freezing methods.
I don't understand the point in doing this though, like trying to cryopod people like this is a freaking one of those sci-fi films. Bro, this is not a movie, bro. Like, come on, this is not one of those sci-fi films, bro. I guess one of the scientists thought, maybe we could come up with a thing. Maybe we can revive people. I'm saying by preserving them, putting them in a chamber, a cryopod. No. This is never going to work. You're talking about the future. If you crack that thing open now, they're not going to walk out of it. Sorry. They just freeze the bodies. That's what they do when they put that's what they do in the morgue. Right?
So they're practicing on pig kidneys, trying different types of cryoprotective agents that work to prevent ice crystals from forming in the body.
M22 cryoprotectant before and after freezing. It's like essentially preservation of the structure.
Yeah.
No visible ice.
Because ice crystals would destroy the human organs. This is so they can preserve these people the best that they can.
Do you think that the people that are getting vitrified this week are going to have a much better chance than the people that were vitrified 50 years ago?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like they have any hope, or?
Well, sure. I mean,
What I don't understand is, okay, on both sides, again, why are they doing this? You guys already know, like, it's not going to happen. I don't know who did this. This whole thing needs to be shut down. Cryopods don't need to be a thing. Wrap this thing up. They're literally gone. You're talking about preserving them, I guess, to where they don't, like, decompose. But again, they're not going to come back, though. They're not going to resurrect. There's not going to come a time, talking about in the future, none of those people that have been there for years, that have been there for decades, they're not coming back. The minute you take them out of that thing, I'm pretty sure they don't even look the same. The minute you take them out of that thing, they're going to go, literally, stuff's going to start popping out. And, you know what I'm saying, fluid everywhere. It's going to be just gross, just a mess. Again, I don't understand though, like, why are scientists doing this?
Jack, check this out. They're washing out the kidney.
Oh wow, is that
So
blood?
See that? It's yeah. I mean, so they're trying to clear out the blood that could form ice crystals and things.
Oh.
Eventually, yeah, swap it out with antifreeze essentially.
The antifreeze is the cryoprotective agent?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's the basis of what we do for human patients as well.
So the goal of this experiment is simple. They're testing two different cryoprotective agents, M22 and modified M22. And they're going to see which one creates less ice crystals once they get them real cold.
We get the most random packages at Alcor. We're always trying to like get up pretty.
Right.
Understand what this looks like?
Oh wow.
Uh-oh.
This is a whoa. Oh,
right.
it is a female. This is a dummy now for our display to show people on tours.
Oh, okay.
What we do. Sometimes it's hard for people to imagine.
Beautiful.
So, like, instead of them using embalming fluid, they're going to fill your body with antifreeze. Are we serious right now? Antifreeze and put me in a cryopod. Alright.
It is beautiful. It is as random as it gets.
I feel like I have to blur this on YouTube.
Ethan, you want to help carry that? You know how to lift and throw people, right?
Oh wow.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
waiting for this number to get to 51.5 and this number to get to 49.9.
And what does that mean?
That's the concentration needed to vitrify for those two different solutions.
And then you're going to scan it, or how are you going to see if ice crystals
Yeah,
form?
we take the kidneys off, slice them open, CT scan them, and then freeze them down to vitrify them. And then the next day, we pull them out, CT scan them again, so we can see the before and after.
Like, that's supposed to help? What is that going to do? Like, really? They got people that are actually doing this. Scientists. Like, this is the thing, though. This isn't gonna work, though. There's no point in them doing this. Like, this whole thing needs to be shut down. They shouldn't be able to do this. Put those people in caskets. There's no point in doing this. We putting people in whole chambers. This is not working, bro. This is not a sci-fi film. For the last time. You can't, like, this isn't gonna work, though. You can't bring people back to life. That's never happened before. Ever. Why do you think it's gonna happen? Because you filled up someone's body with antifreeze. And you put them in a freaking cryopod chamber. Like I said, like it's a freaking sci-fi film. This isn't one of those movies. But they're just gonna pop back in. They're not gonna get revived. There is no reboot card.
Doing like a video about Alcor.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll remember.
Oh, cool. So what are you doing here
I
today?
had a question about someone who's frozen. I
Oh.
will be eventually, but this is about someone who's already in the doers. Are you
Come-
going to be a member?
I don't know. Maybe. You think I should?
No. Come on, you can do it.
I'm pretty young. I have a while, I think.
Well, you never know.
You never know. Yeah.
Of course, it's always affordability. If it works, cool, and if it doesn't, I'm dead anyway, so.
Right.
I want to just take a second to come in here into the science lab and just kind of, remember why all of this science is even being done in the first place. Behind me are hundreds of frozen dead bodies. Frozen, kind of not the right word. They would call it vitrification because they're inside of liquid nitrogen. And there's a chance that if one of the members of Alcor, someone that has signed up to be preserved here, dies today, which happens a few times every single week, that the whole experiment will get interrupted completely, and they're going to have to go into go mode, go retrieve that person, get them here, and get them in the tube within hours so that they can be cryopreserved correctly.
So Steve is our patient care director.
So you're the one in charge of making sure that this all keeps running.
That's right. These are temporary storage tanks while we get things prepared. So there's a cat head in here, actually. There's a cat
Seriously?
head. Yeah, there's a cat head.
Can I see?
Yeah, you can look in there if you want to. And it was successfully cryopreserved as well.
How's it going in here?
It's going good. We're almost done washing out the fourth kidney, and then we're going to start ramping, put all four into the bowls and start ramping the cryoprotectant.
I have the fancy office chair.
That's one of the sponsors for his show, so you probably want to try that chair.
Yeah, you should try my chair.
Oh my god.
We don't
It's like sitting on heaven. Wait, what's the name of this company?
It's called Sihu.
Sihu, the best chair.
Chair from Sihu.
There might be a hole in one of the kidneys because the flow rate just shot up.
What happens if there's a hole?
It's a problem. You got to bypass it, or
We
if you can't.
fixed the hole. 110, that's a flow rate of about 60, which is pretty high, but
While the scientists tried to fix the hole,
so close.
my new friend Amaya, who brought in the dummy earlier, took me out to see their giant liquid nitrogen tank.
Right now we have a liquid nitrogen tank that fills up our patients' dewars. They're gonna have to take 2 semi-truck loads worth just to fill it with 7,000 gallons halfway.
And James wanted to show me the renovation.
It's the same
that
thing when
Alcor's
people-
working on.
So what we're trying
They're
to
thinking
do
that you
is
could be
have
reincarnated. No, that's not real. No. None of that exists, and neither should this. That's why I'm doing this type of video. Because I think it's interesting. And it's crazy. As to why they're doing this, I don't understand. Like, what are they trying to accomplish? You're not going to be able to accomplish this. This whole thing. Like, and when they try to do this, like, isn't it going to be like an instant lawsuit? Which, again, this shouldn't even be around here because it's not possible. That's not a thing. You can't bring people back to life. Like, why is this even a thing? Like, if it's been proven that it doesn't work, I don't understand.
Come here, it actually kind of like tells the story. Then you're dying, the team that goes and gets you, so 1, 2, they go get you. Body is brought to Alcor and is prepared with the cryoprotective agent and whatever. You know, I want this to come in here and I want you to have a sense of arrival, that it's a place that has like a certain reverence to it.
And while his colleagues continued to figure out the hole in the kidney problem, one scientist took me to see the CT scanner room.
They doing whole CT scans.
So, lay you down. Are these like dead patients?
This is never gonna happen, though.
Yeah, for us.
You're talking about in the future.
Are they
When?
already cold in any
When
way?
are they gonna come out of those cryopods magically?
Then it gets vitrified, and is this just to get a brain scan before you vitrify
And
it?
go
so
back
you
to
compare
normal.
it when you warm it later? Is that the idea? Yeah, exactly.
That's
It
not
also seems
going
like
to
a good
happen.
time to mention that the science doesn't just have to apply to bringing back dead people. If these scans show that Alcor can really perfect the freezing and unfreezing process, then they can create an organ bank for anyone that needs an organ donated. It's essentially just a giant freezer of organs ready to go and become unfrozen or unvitrified.
This is our surgery and
Oh my gosh.
our perfusion table. So
Is this like what's the video camera for?
video camera, because we gotta know what happened here, right?
Yeah. Wow. So this is like a pretty typical surgery table.
I think it's customized a little bit. Here's like a cooling fan, and
Yeah.
so the vapor, liquid nitrogen,
Because this is not surgery on a live person.
exactly. Yes,
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, this is where the patients go after they get collected while they're dead, before they get vitrified. Because in this room, they get the patient ready for vitrification, and then using the CT scanner, they get a scan of what their brain looks like before getting vitrified. So that when they go in the tube after they're, warmed up in the future, they can compare and make sure that it looks the same way and the least amount possible has been, destroyed. So this is crazy because this looks like any other, surgical room, except this is a room for dead people. And meanwhile, luckily in the experiment room, the scientists had figured out the hole in the kidney problem.
So do you think there's a hole? Like, what's the update?
No, I think we're thinking it's just really high flow rates.
Is that good?
We're hoping it's a good sign. I think
Yeah.
I think it's good.
But now it was go time, since the cryoprotective agent was
I'm
fully
guessing
pumped into the kidneys.
Terminal
Once all of these scientists
Yep.
end up passing, I'm guessing this is what they want to happen to them. But again, it's like, it's gonna come to a point, like once they find out this doesn't work, this should be shut down immediately. 'Cause it's not gonna work. They're doing all of this for nothing. This still isn't gonna bring them back. This isn't, again, a sci-fi movie. I know I keep saying that, but this is not a movie. People do not come back to life. No matter what you do. Once they're gone, they're gone. That is literally it. You cannot bring somebody back to life by trying to cryopod people. The frick is this? Like, what are we doing? And technically, again, they still embalmed you, though. Like, don't they realize? Because they still took out all their blood. And so, like, all their blood is gone. And it's just filled up with that stuff they used. You need blood. That's what you had before to survive. You don't need all this other stuff they put in, antifreeze, in your body. Isn't that what they use for cars?
So before anything could happen where anything might leak out, they needed to weigh them, get some before pictures, and bring them to the CT scanner. Remember, this is also they can compare this data to what these kidneys will look like after they vitrify them, to see which cryoprotective agent created less ice crystals. But based on these before scans, they can already kind of tell which cryoprotective agent is going to win.
The modified M22 has been doing better?
Yeah, and that's been very consistent with previous experiments.
But of course, the most important before scan was in the CT scanner. But then it broke. So James had a last-minute idea.
Do we know how CPA appears using ultraviolet light?
I have no idea.
But think about it. If it fluoresces, you could do something where you could see the perfusion throughout the whole organ. With the right kind of filter, you could actually see diffusion throughout the organ.
This is how science progresses sometimes. Someone throws out an idea and then you start troubleshooting and figuring out.
Might have to
understand. It's just wild to me.
As fast as you can, you plunge down in there.
As a scientist, bro, this work, your work is not
We're gonna
valid.
go like 4 degrees every hour until it gets to liquid nitrogen temperature.
This work isn't valid in the scientific field whatsoever. Because you can't bring anybody back. They know this. So why are you doing this? I guess you could say they're figuring out more ways to preserve bodies by putting antifreeze in them to make them last longer. That's not going to bring them back though. This is still pointless. Those people are going to continue to stay in there. You're not getting out of that. They're not going to come out like how they once did. Have everything still intact. Which again, they literally chopped up their kidneys. And I'm guessing they put that back in them. Like, I don't understand how they think this is going to work. Oh yeah, and on top of that, out of all of it, they're brain dead. So, how do these scientists think these people are going to come back alive? They don't have a brain. Especially if they're taking them out, cutting their brains out the freak, like, just filling their bodies up with antifreeze, putting them in cryopods, thinking 1,000 years later they're gonna come back. No. This is just ridiculous. This isn't scientific at all. This should be shut down. I can't believe they're getting paid to do this. They know this already. This isn't possible. Once you're gone, you're gone. There's no point in doing this. Humans will find any and everything to try to find any reason to make the impossible possible. In this case, in this scenario, it's literally impossible. You can't do this though. Like, I don't understand. There's no point. It's wild.